Today I'm going to be teaching you how to prune Salvia nemorosa varieties. Now these are Salvia Caradonna, we've got Salvia Pink Beauty, we've got Salvia Schneehugel, we've got Salvia Bumblesky, any of the ones that have got nemorosa in their name. Obviously Caradonna is probably the most famous, but I'm trimming back Pink Beauty and it'll be the same method for each and every one of these. So it's incredibly simple to prune these back, and the sort of time you'll do this is when the flowers fade. Might be different for each person, but I'd roughly say around the end of June, sort of July time, you should start to notice the flowers are fading. Now, even though there's still a little bit left on the tip, as you can see, it's pretty much faded. You know, if the whole bloom isn't absolutely filled with these at this point, and it kind of looks like this, where you can see a lot of sort of emptiness, then yeah, that's a really good indication that it's done. But that doesn't mean you can't get a second flush of flowers. Now, let's be honest, the second flush isn't going to be as good as the first, but it'll still be great to get a second one, and it's very, very easy to prune these back, and here's how you do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a spent stem like this one. So we can obviously tell this has got nothing on it anymore, it's completely spent. Now, if we follow the stem down to the bottom, we'll actually see there are two more coming up on the side, which is very exciting. And even if we follow that down even further, we can see some even smaller ones in there, like right here, a tiny little bud, and then a slightly bigger one here. So simply what we're going to do is we're going to find the dead stem, go to the bottom and cut it away. And then we're left with these two new ones. Now, when you cut one of the dead ones away, what will happen is two more will spring up from the sides. So in this case, we already had two there. So now they've got the energy and room to grow, which is great. But in many cases, if you follow it down and you don't see it, you don't see any new growth, still cut off the dead stem, because what you'll find is then more will sprout from it. So even if you can't see anything, just follow the dead stem right to the bottom where it sort of meets the two, or in this case, all three are dead, so we'll follow it even further down and you'll get your new growth. So I hope that does make sense. Usually at this time of the year, you should be able to start seeing the new buds, but for example, here's what they kind of look like. You can see the tiny two leaves there at the side and a really small one in the middle where I'm pointing with this. So you would just simply follow this dead stem all the way down there and cut where you see the new growth. So it's very easy to do. You need to do that with the whole plant, one stem at a time. Yes, it's a pain, but it's so worth it to get another flush of flowers. I mean, the pollinators absolutely love these, of course, and they look beautiful in our gardens. So good luck with pruning your salvias.